Hey friends, Catherine here. Last episode on doing this painted picture. For goodness sakes. There we go. Last episode on doing this painted picture, we're going to do the trees in the background behind the flowers. And I know I said last time I was thinking about doing yellow and green and black, but I changed my mind and I'm going to do blue. I think it's going to, I want it to be dark. So I think that's going to be the best thing. I've got a light green, a dark green. So this is the Americana, this is the sour apple. Then I've got the apple barrel Christmas green. Then I've got apple barrel's jet black and Delta Creamcoat's navy blue. So we're going to try using those and see what we end up getting. Let's start with our greens. Okay. And then our blue, and if I remember, this blue is a troublesome one, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, not too bad. Okay, maybe not. Who knows? And then our black. Okay, so we've got colors out. We are using the same things to dot with that we have before. A cuticle oil applicator, a pencil, a bit of skewer, and an actual dotting tool. And let's get started. I think what I want to do is start off with the skewer and start off in the lightest color and just put some treetops on here. These are going to be the very tops of these trees. And so they're going to come right up with the edge of where you were able to see the hills in the background come down. And I think one right there too. And then let's bring them down with the larger end of the dotting tool. Same thing, just 2 dots right underneath each of those. There we go. Because trees to me are triangles. This is going to be like pine trees, okay? And to my mind at least, trees and absolutely pine trees are triangles. So let's then create that triangle shape even further with the smaller end of the dotting tool just going down even further from those 2 dots that we originally did. Go. Okay. Then I think what we're going to do is mirror that same shape with our Christmas green. And to do that, we're going to do the exact same thing, just take and, oop, wrong green. Put 1 dot of the Christmas green in between each of those 2 smaller dots that we did with the sour apple, and then same thing, larger end of the dotting tool, 2 dots, but this time we're going to kind of spread them out a bit further so that they end up closer to those 2 previous sour apple green dots, if that makes any sense to anybody. There we go. And then just skipping places where we've already painted, particularly the flowers. And then the smaller end of the dotting tool, and same thing out just a little bit further. And then what I think we're going to do is go into the blue with the pencil. So we're going to go a little bit bigger and set it down right underneath each of those. Where we can. And then I want to restart that whole thing. So take my skewer and go back into the sour apple, but this time instead of one dot at the top, I'm going to do 2 dots on either side of the dark blue. Let's see, so there and there. Trying to just imagine where that dark blue would have been were it not covered by this flower. And then same thing, go back in with the largest dotting tool and 2 dots directly underneath. And let's see, that would be right there. And right there. Okay. And then the smaller end out further so that it opens those triangles up. Oh, missed one right there, huh? That's okay. There we go. And then repeat with the darker green. Okay. And okay. And again with the smaller end. Okay. Then I think back with the blue, but before we go back to the blue, we're going to go back it up just a little bit and put a dot of black down underneath the previous dot of blue in between where those two green triangles leave an open space. There we are. I have it, and then I also want to like take and imagine where that is and grab up a green dot right there, because that I think has reached out far enough that it should have it. All right, and then repeat. All right, so in with the blue. Another thing you can do is do like a half dot by tilting your whatever you're dotting with. That's a little trickier, but it can be done. Okay. And then same thing over again. There we are. Okay. And in any place where the dots run together, just make one dot instead of two. There we are. Okay, and then let's go back in through with the black again real quick. Underneath each of those blue dots. And then I also think between each of those blue dots. Okay, then the dark green. Okay. Just cleaning off the ends of the smallest daughter and then back into the dark green. Okay, and then smaller end. And back to the pencil. Go. Okay. 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 All right, and then now I'm just gonna kind of fill in a little bit. There we go, and then maybe like that, and something like that. And then a little bit more of the lighter green. Okay. And then smaller dots. Oh, got some on my hand there. Try not to dip your hands into your paint. Won't always work, but you should always try. And that might be more or less done. All filled in and dotted in and ready to go. Anyway, that's what I did today. If you guys liked it, definitely let me know. I'm always glad to hear from you. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys all another day. Bye!